Yesterday we arrived at Cork in Ireland for the first time for both of us being in Ireland, and today is our, well, kind of our first day of exploring, and we didn't really know what we were going to do, and when you checked on Google you weren't able to find an awful lot of things.
Yeah, that was just literally top 20 places you can see in Ireland, and 60% of it just in Dublin.
And there's a lot more to Ireland than Dublin, which is what we're going to show you today. Now, will you please show us what we're going to do today?
Yeah. So, this is Wild Atlantic Way passport. What do we have? We have actually passport, and we have map. The Ireland is really prepared for tourists, and this is really amazing idea because I haven't seen this before in any other country. We have passport, and we have so many different places in different areas that we can visit, and very interesting thing that we have to set here some stamps and like verify that we visited all these places. So that means we have many places in our list, in our to-do list to visit, at least in the next few days.
You have to understand that this is not just a tiny part of Ireland, no, this goes the entire stretch of the Irish coast. Now we're going to show you the map now, and just some of the points we're going to travel to today. So, this is the map.
Here is the map. It starts in Kinsale, and this is just Heaven Coast map. This is a small part of our traveling for next 2 days, and for today we are going to... Oh,
it's windy.
Yeah. For today we are going to visit...
Where's the first place we're going?
This, and this. At least 4 places we have to visit today. And then we can start exploring everything else. And I can say that there are a lot of lighthouses on our way, a lot of abbeys, a lot of different things to see, to visit, and we can easily find this just following the signs on the road, because some of them are like showing us where we should go.
So hopefully this will give you guys some incentive to actually do this. So, but if it doesn't, you can join us on our way. So we are now going to travel to our first destination. So yeah, come along. Okay, we've just finished looking around the Timoleague Abbey, and this lady outside this church, which is just up the road from it, has kindly allowed us in. And you were saying something as we walked in about what it's all been created.
Yes, and how you can notice everything is made of mosaic. You can see this. All the walls are covered in small pieces. And can you imagine the amount of job? That's amazing.
Hard work it would take people to do this. Like, how many people would do this is the question.
Okay, that's not even how many people can do this. That's how many resources, how many pieces, and everything should be planned before doing this, because it's so like tiny work.
So let's go down here. You can take your pictures. So we'll look around just quickly. This is where the sermons get taken out. So you'll have a priest like he would stand up here, or depending, it'll just be the leader of the church would stand up on the altar and give his sermon out to everybody here. And you would have also choir people. They would, normally in some churches you have the choir maybe in these seats here, and they would, you know, they would sing their songs. And let's go over here. You have the mosaics all over the walls, and you have the stained glass windows back there. And if you look, it's literally everywhere. And the detail is immense. It's even on the floor. It's not the same pattern, but if you look down, you've got the thicker squares, the bigger squares, to kind of emulate the smaller squares. And of course, you know, this is where people sit when they come to church and they worship. But my favourite part of the church, other than the design, is the instrument known as the organ, which is this. I'm not going to play it because that would be, you know, no. But something I've always wanted to do. What's behind the organ? Let's have a look. Just a storage area. So nothing special. But I've always wanted to do that since I was a kid. There is a door over there as well, but it's locked and we're not going to do that. So I'm being told to wind down now, so we'll go out. What did you think of Timoleague Abbey?
It's good. I thought that it should be something like working Abbey, but it's not. But it's very good because we found a lot of different nice places around. It's actually two churches which are very nice and made of mosaic inside. That was quite surprisingly for me because I have never seen it before. And like they are still in a very good condition. So
what she means about the Abbey is that it's in a state of disrepair. They're trying to rejuvenate it, renovate it. That's the word. But they're a long way off. But I'll just hang on. Look at the korovki. We had to see the cows. But yeah, all in all, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next.
Okay, the next step should be, as I remember, the lighthouse. And this is one of the things I really obsessed with. So we will see.
So let's go and see this lighthouse.
Yeah.
Okay, we just had a quick pit stop. We saw a beach on the way, so thought we'd take some time to look at the beach, and also we found some food which is called Sulfix Food Truck.
The girl said that it's ramen. It's Asian ramen. So it
smells
liquid.
Asian.
Yeah. We have noodles, we have beef and some salad and eggs.
And onion.
Oh, okay. You will not eat it.
Oh, okay.
All for me.
It's not ramen. You were right. It's not. It doesn't taste like it at all. It's nice. It's pleasant. But yeah, it's not ramen.
That's right. Just leave for me.
The beef is really good.
Slow cooked.
Very slow cooked. You can tell because it's just pulling apart. The seaweed, I just got a bit and it was horrible. But the noodles are great. The broth's great. It's weird how it's in a cardboard box. Yeah, or a cartoon box, as you call it. But yeah, it's worth the money. If not just for the view. Yeah, okay, you can eat some more of this.
Yeah, thank you.
It's quite slippery. Oh, yeah. We're down. We're in Harbour View Bay. Oh, some mussels down here. Now let's go walk to the water. Okay, we are now at our second destination, although give or take the beach. It's not as close as you think it is, but we'll see. Or is this the lighthouse here? This is it?
No, this is Kinsale. We cannot probably drive there, right?
Arrive at Old Head of Kinsale.
The sat nav is telling us that we're already here, so we're going to get out of the car and go have a look at what's going on. It was at this point that we found out that we weren't actually able to go to the Old Head of Kinsale due to the fact it was now owned by a family. Well, the lighthouse was anyway. So we spoke to a security guard who is in this hut just through the gates here, and he said that we may not be able to do this, but there are two insane death drops either side of us. So we decided that we would go and look at them instead, and in my opinion, we got the better deal. So, no lighthouse, but two death drop views, mind-blowing, and the sort of thing that, like you said, you only really ever see in pictures. We just saw it with our eyes, and now you can see it with our footage and our pictures. So, just so you know, it sucks to be you right now. Yeah, but it doesn't suck to be us. Okay, point 3, Ichydoney Beach. I hope I'm saying that right. We just gotta miss that. Shall I film that? Maybe. Alright, it says. Oh, hang on. Alright, so keep an eye. Alright, it says there. Did I get it in? €150 fine. So, what is this? Someone's getting fined. Okay, so let's look at the main event. Something I've never heard anybody talk about whenever anyone spoke to me about Ireland is the beaches. To me, my eyes are seeing black beaches. Or white beaches, however you call them. No one ever talks about beaches. They really should, because the beaches here are huge. For one, let me show you again. And they're lovely, and they lead out to the water, and she's loving it.
What is this? Ah, I see. Someone goes just against the system. Uh-huh. Okay.
Will that be your memory of Ichydoney Beach, yeah? Okay, we're going to go to our last point now, which is what? Galley Head.
Yeah.
Galley
It should
Head.
be a lighthouse.
Should be a lighthouse. Hopefully we'll get it before it gets too dark, because at the moment It's getting dark, so we've got to get there. Just a quick mention before we get in the car. The houses in this country are incredible. Everyone here is rich. I'm just saying everyone here is rich because of the houses. You think? She agrees, even though she doesn't know what I just said. Okay, Galley Head Lighthouse was a bust, so we're going to go and have a look at the view, which is kind of close by. It's a bit dark, there's people over there with a caravan and a dog by the sounds of it, but here is the view, not as high as before. We'll just go for a wander around and see what we can find. And so ends day one of the Wild Atlantic Way tour, I guess you could call it. As you could tell by the video footage, there were 2 busts, and Ichydoney Beach wasn't that special, to be fair, other than the houses that were close by. But yeah, Galley Head and the old head at Kinsale, both were meant to be lighthouses, both we could not get to. Now you will see in the next video that we try again to go to Galley Head. That is on day 2. But day 1 is all done and wrapped up. Hope you enjoyed this, and hope you watch video number 2. Thank you.